Alright, another backtesting session. Let's hop straight into it. You guys can't hear the music, fortunately. Uh, update. I'm really close to blowing my current account. I'm about $100 away. I'm probably gonna just use like three micros or something. Uh, go for 100 points. Well, no, probably like two micros. I don't have anything to lose. Uh, go for 100 points. And try to get out the mud essentially. But I'm gonna be honest, it's probably gonna get blown. And after I blow that account, which it's probably gonna happen, after I blow that account, I'm most likely gonna take a 2 week break from buying another account. At least 2 weeks. It might be a month, might be 2 months. Who knows? Until I feel profitable again, until I feel decent, I'm probably just not gonna buy another Fnatic account. I have $100 left in my name. It's a decent amount. Maybe I'll do something online. Maybe I'll start posting more often on my TikTok, and maybe try to get an affiliate code or something, and maybe that'll help me get more evals. Cause I don't want a job. Plus, if I did that, I wouldn't really be able to gain more experience during the summer. Cause I'm kind of trying to trade during the summer and get more market experience. That's kind of the main reason I wanted to trade during summer, and the main reason I waited till the end of the school year. But nonetheless, let's get into the backtesting session. All right, let's just skip to 9:30. All right, what do I see here? Crazy Wick. What do I see? I see a massive rejection off of this fair value gap, giving us a 4 hour rejection block, and it lines up very close with the C of the 4 hour fair value gap, right? Uh, Actually, let me hop on a weekly time frame. What I see? We're also in the weekly rejection block. That's another thing. Weekly rejection block. What about the daily? Uh, Daily order block. So I consider it an order block personally. Um, let's go on the 1 hour time frame. I prefer to take a trade in the rejection block because everything just works out better in that area. However, one thing that is scaring me is from this 1 hour. I see. Oh my god! From this 1 hour, I see we kind of wait. Never mind. We did close above. We got IFVG. We got kind of a push down instantaneously. Maybe there's like a gap that has to be filled or something. There's order block right here. I don't want to be pushed down into here though. Or maybe take a trade off this BPR on the 30 minute. Right on the 15 minute, what do I see? Nothing much. Nothing much. Uh, I think we're definitely bullish. Maybe we can get a retrace down here, take some longs, or maybe if they're short term bearish, we can take a short right here, go back down in this area or this lower area. We can probably aim for some longs. Um, let's see the fib. What do I see? Nothing much. Nothing much. Low value node right here. I'd like to take a trade near that. We also have 705 and an order block, right? There's no volumetric order block, right? So there's a possibility that we get edged right here. There's an order block, rejection block, and rejection block. So there's a pretty good possibility that we might get edged, but it's all good. Uh, so let's see. 4.5 lines up way better. I'm gonna see how we act in that area, but I definitely don't think it's longs. Did we get left behind? Yeah, we got left behind. Unexpected. Could have definitely taken this long right here though. Off this rejection block. What else? Is there any possibility for shorts? Let's figure this out. We're gonna take our OTE, right? Actually, let me remove this to clear up the screen a little bit. Um, realistically, this is gonna be one of my last months backtesting. Cause actually no. I'll pay my mom back later. I hate asking for money, bro. I feel like such a bum. I feel like a broke loser chud whenever I ask for money. Right. So we have 0.79 in that area. We had past tense a volumetric order block. What else? As for standard deviation, we standard deviate that. Right. 4.5. That completely missed actually. Let's look at my high time frame. On my higher time frame, it was very close to the CE of. Was it? No, it was not. Oh yes, it was. It was close to the CE of the gap. You could have probably just limited the CE. Yep, you would have gotten 13 points drawdown. My average stop loss is 20 points. No, my stop loss is 20 points. It's fixed. Um, you could have taken it for 100 points. That's what I usually try to target personally. Or you would have gotten edged. Um, what else? Let's. Alright, right here. This is a pretty good rejection wick off of this order block. We're very bullish. I don't think we've hit any crazy bearish PDR yet, or even if we do, I still think we're bearish. And where's previously high? Do we sweep it yet? Oh, it's Monday. Wait, no, it's Tuesday. I'm bugging. Is it? Where's Monday? Whatever. Um, I'm just gonna. What the hell? Where is Monday? Whatever. I'm gonna have my TP at Asia High. I think I can still take a continuation trade here though. What do I see? I see the slight low value node here, right? We already seem to be having signs of reversal off this order block and this low value node. Uh, yo, why can't I long? Right, I'm gonna just take the CE of this, right? Uh, which is right here. Stops right here. Not even gonna risk the extra. Should I? Oh, whatever. I use fixed 20 points. This is 5 micros, so that's $200. As for my CP, I'm going to Asia Highs. 100 points. Alright, it seems like we got edged on the very last candle, which put us out. Um, this is odd. Alright, as for confluences, we could have taken it off this micro gap, which I really, or not micro gap, micro rejection block. I like rejection blocks inside fair value gaps, and you see we have one right here. Right? And along with that, we had the VWAP, which I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even see it. I wasn't paying attention to it. I could have expected the VWAP to be around this level, so I could have just used the CE of the what's it called? The CE of the rejection block right here. And assuming that we keep in the longs, I could have just longed and try to catch 100 points. All right. Uh, as for fib, right? As for the fib, that was also the 618 of the no, that was also the 618 of the overall range, right? Maybe I'll stop limiting 0.5. Who knows? Let me see. Usually, there's like for things like this, there's like a higher time frame confluence that lines up with it. So I'm just gonna mark that line out, right? Just going left. Can't see anything there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. All right. Looks like there wasn't much. I think we're going to. Yo, hold on. Oh, I forgot to pause. Yikes. Alright, what do I see here? I see this pretty good rejection block inside the gap. I don't think the draw has been hit yet. We're edging Asia right here. We have these relatively equal highs. We swept it, then we went lower, right? But I do think that we're still bullish for the day. So I'm just gonna limit. I should take my mark on the fib real quick, right? see if we have anything. Right? Do we have anything? We have 2.5 right here, along with 6. No, actually, it's 0.79, and they line up pretty well. Uh, all right. I'm going to limit that. Right? Stop loss. 20 points. That's 200. And I'm gonna target 50. No, I mean 100 points. Right? Tapped in. All right. I'm not gonna lie. In a real trade, I would have most likely been break even anyways. Right? I don't think the idea was bad. As I saw here, it ran for about 70 points before eventually, bringing us down to our stop loss. Even though I'm backtesting, I should be wary and I should pay more attention into going break even at points like these, right? Uh, it seems like we're currently bearish. I have no idea, what the draw on liquidity was. 1 hour order block. Anyways, my bad. Uh, I usually like to. I forgot to mark that out. Hold on, what was I saying? I usually like to use Bookmap when I'm actually trading live, as to represent my drawn liquidity. It helps, helps me figure out where the market's going way more. At that point, I would have probably seen, hey, we hit a major liquidity area. We're running out. We're seeing, some seller absorption. Maybe it's time for a trend shift. Why do I think we're bullish? We went up, we came back down, we failed to break even below this low, right? Then we came back up again, we broke this low, however, we had this low above. We see these big rejection wicks, and it's also inside of gap, so we could have just taken it, the CE, banged out for 70 points, but that wasn't my trade. I was only peak 700 on that, right? As for the short, how could I have caught the short? Yo, I hate the song! Alright, how could we have caught the short? Where am I? Yeah, I low-key forgot, gang. I'm gonna go to the next day. That's 400 down so far. Let's head to 930. I wish there was like a button to go to 930. How to skip to market open trading view replay mode. Can I do that? Oh, I can. All right. Is it the same day? Oh no, that's today. Oh my god. Yikes. All right, that messed up quite a bit. We're just gonna keep going how we were going before. Let's go to 930. Missed it. Accident. We're gonna go the next day. My house here by this side. Yo, how do I keep missing it? Hold on. All right. That's pissing me off, but I'm just gonna keep going. All right. What do I see? I see this massive doji rejection block, right? The CE's right there. However, I don't know if I want to take it, right? One thing that does give me confidence is we see these two rejection blocks, the CE of them, they basically line up in the same area, right? I don't know what this is, but let's say it's a sweep of liquidity. On the weekly time frame, let's see what are we doing. So I'm not gonna lie, this looks like some AMD playing out. Last week we went down a crazy amount, right? We tapped into this weekly rejection block, came all the way up, right? We're going back down into last week's or get the previous week's rejection block, and maybe we can expect some longs, right? Let's hop on the daily time frame. What do I see? I'm not seeing much. That's just yesterday's rejection block. Um, I might want to take longs down here though, or better yet, in here. But they're both kind of tough. You have this rejection block inside of the fair value gap, this order block right at the wick. So I don't know how we could possibly play out, right? Um, there's a wick right here as well. They overlap, which was inside of a fair value gap though. Ooh, it's actually inside of an order block. That's not half bad. Um, is it possible for me to bust out the fib? Right? We have 705 as well. However, I think I'd like for us to go down a bit more. We're 705 into this cluster of order blocks instead. I do see us possibly getting edged at 203 though, if we haven't already hit it. Oh, we already hit it actually. Did we see any signs of rejection? Yes, we're seeing it right now. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. Off 618, I think I might just limit the CE. But that's a good rejection block. It's pretty decent. It's inside of an order block. The order block is inside of a fair value gap. Technically, we're inside of the. I wish we went down more, right? But we are inside of the rejection blocks. I'm just gonna limit the CE of that massive wick, and I'm gonna try to bang out. It's just 605. I'm gonna just use 150 right now because I'm not trying to. The thing is, right? The reason why I'm using 150 instead of 200 is because if anything, I'd probably just end up getting a trade down here at 705 instead. Because what I'm assuming would happen is we go down, tap it, make a wick, and we end up going back up. If we close that low, then we're probably gonna be bearish for a little bit more, and that's like 20 extra points. There's no point risking the extra. I think this is gonna be our change in structure. So even though I'm I'm gonna assume there's gonna be some type of bullish or not bullish, bearish reaction in this area, I'm still gonna go for longs. I'll target right here just so I can avoid that fair value gap. You could top tick right here, essentially. Um, Wallahi, I'm gonna kill somebody. Oh, no, 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 not wallahi. Yo, chill. Um, 618. Where was that level? 25 stop loss, right? I'll take longs right here. I see the bullish sentiment. I see, we're reacting. 600. Oh, my bad. No wallahi, no wallahi. What the hell is that reaction, brother? We just went straight through it. Um, you could have caught 70 points, 80 points, I guess, but you would have still. What's the draw on liquidity? I think that's what I need help with most. I don't get it. What's the draw on liquidity here? Yeah, if you see this and you go to draw on liquidity, just comment your Discord or something. I'll hit you back, and maybe you can help me out or something. But, huh, this is mad weird. I think this is the rejection block I was talking about, or there's something here. I forgot. Oh yeah, order block, rejection block inside the fair value gap. All right. On the 15 minute, do I see anything crazy? Nothing crazy at all. Uh, like longs here or longs here. There's this rejection block that lines up with this old order block, right? I don't really see any big signs of rejection going on though. I think it was where was it? It's down here. Let's see. We just ripped straight through it. Are we gonna react off this? We're just very bearish. Wow. What's the draw on liquidity? Oh, I wish I had book map. Oh, there's an unfilled 4 hour down here. Alright, let's ask, are there any unfilled gaps where we're open? Oh, actually, hold on. Let me delete everything because there's too much on my screen. What do I see here? We swept this. There was a rejection block inside of a 4-hour fair value gap. I'm seeing initial, bullish sentiment. We're having these crazy down wicks, and like that's telling us, hey, we don't really want to go any lower. I'm thinking we can just fit it out, maybe get a trade in, hopefully near this right here. That would mean that we didn't break structure. We can just take a long off that. 705. I want that right there with a 20-point stop loss. Actually, I can probably target more. I'm not gonna lie. Uh, let's go for that. How much is that? That's like 600 points, no 400. Bro, I swear the dudes on TikTok that trade, bro, they be catching like crazy trades, bro. Like they be holding so long, and I don't get how they have the confidence to hold for that. Anyways, they always say that it's like drawn liquidity or something like that, but yo, gang, I still don't get it. On the 4 hour, do I see anything? Yo, bro, unfilled 4 hour. Be holding that, bro. Let's see. Yeah. Did the unfilled 4 hour get tapped? That same. Oh no, we got edge actually. Are we still bullish though? I don't get how they use it as a draw. Nah, faith broken at last. Broken at last, but I just don't know how anymore, love. I don't know how. That's the unfilled 4 hour tap, right? Um, I don't think there was any like higher time frame periods down here, was there? Let me bring this back. Let's see. I don't see anything on the 4 hour. Hold on, let me get on the daily. Nah, nothing on the 4 hour. Nothing on the weekly or daily. See anything there? Nothing on the 30 minute. Volumetric order block, higher time frame. Man, I'm going to just get in by a better guy. Is it possible for me to catch this? Let's see. Um, this 4.5, right? And with 4.5, we're looking. I'm not seeing any confluence. I'm not even. I'm not gonna cat, bro. Um, I have no idea why this bottomed out. What's the max we could have? Where is it? Anywhere in that area, bro. Generally, anywhere in that area. Is there a confluence? Answer: hell no. All right. I look. You already forgot what the charts looked like. We had this crazy IFVG there. I remember when I used to trade IFVGs. I think 100-point stop loss. Yeah. I guess it's still only $20. Um, I could. Look at I. There's a BPR right here. Seems like we're getting exhausted. There's also the VWAP right below us. I would prefer to take a trade, down here. There's the CE and it lines up a bit better. A low value note as well. Actually, I'm not gonna force this. Should I? Let me take out a fib. What's the fib telling me? What's the fib telling me? We are bullish. I know that on the 4 hour. Because I kind of cheated. But no, I'm not gonna lie. The confluence is lining up better right here. I don't take trades off fair value gaps though. I take trades off rejection blocks. GG's, bro. Might be a bad idea. Maybe we should wait. Oh, whatever. Brother, brother, you're joking. Brother, you're joking. Oh wait, never mind. If he was, this isn't counting, bro. If he was on a yo crazy edge. Ninja. Does that put me back in profit? Yo, why does it keep removing all of my old like trades? It's quite annoying. I want to see like me go as time passes. All right, let's keep moving along. This day I kind of cheated anyways, so I'm just gonna I'm just gonna go ahead. Love the chat. Oh, I can't erase that. I forgot. That's my fib. All right, on the daily, what do I see? I think the rest of the week is probably gonna be bearish. I think we're looking to close below this, but who knows? We're at least gonna sweep it. We're very close to that. I don't know. Yesterday was it's kind of like a doji, That's the wick of the whole daily candle, right? Inside that we have this order block right here, and it's inside of a fair value gap. You have 705 as well. I could see longs off 705 in the CE type of area. It also lines up with this 1 hour rejection block, right? The 30-minute, what do I see? Fair value gap, as said before. Oh, I really want longs off 705 here. I feel like they'll play out. But for the on-field, right? It seemed like last time our on-field fair value gap thingy worked out quite a bit. There's not anything on-field below us. We have this 1 hour on-field above us, which I guess we could target for that. Um, it's just a lot of points. Oh my god, I usually would never target something as egregious as that. Um, hmm. I really want to dump the 705, but it's not inside of a rejection block of any sort. Oh yes, it is actually on the higher time frame. I wish it was inside of a lower time frame rejection block. Let's see, does it work? Oh, am I gonna get edged here? 705 is the level. That's over 600 points, yeah. Am I gonna get tapped in? And Kiola? Uh, I'm gonna say no to that. Yikes. Should have canceled it. Either way, I don't trade either, so that doesn't matter much. Alright, what do I see here? Is it also inside the massive rejection block? Yes, it is. But it's only at the start, actually. That. Alright. What do I see? Uh, Even if I just limited the 50% of that wick, would I have hit stop loss? No, I wouldn't have. I could have just taken the 50% of that wick. Um, Also known as the CE. We're coming up on the 30-minute point of this video, so I'm gonna maybe record 1 or 2 more days, and then I'm gonna cut the video. But remember, I am unprofitable. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna probably try to launch an affiliate, bro. If I can get just like $200 a month off it, bro, get 2 evals, and go from there. I'll be pretty happy. I'm not gonna lie. What do I see us going off of? We are reacting off of this fair value gap was good for sure. It's very good. Yo, people always say, hold on, is this right here? They always say this, bro. Higher time frame showing it. I don't get what that means, bro. I need like an in-depth guide. Hold on. What did he react? What did he say? It's 1 hour swing points predicted with RBs using order flow. Alright, whatever. Um, what are we reacting off was most recently? This oh, these are free longs, yeah. Or at least take this wick right here. You, yeah, just take that wick right there. Would have barely made it. All right, what do I see here? I see we're very bullish. I'm not sure to what. I'm just gonna use a fixed 100 points. Um, there's nothing much I can really mark out, but I do know for a fact that we are bullish, right? Unless we take out major liquidity before coming down, I don't think I'm gonna go for shorts. All right, I'm thinking about longs at this area, right? We have this rejection block. We have 0.618. There's a slight low value node. We see this massive wick rejecting off the area, and we see this also rejecting off the area a second time, right? I'm just gonna take this. If anything, it'll hit POC, bounce off, maybe hit 0.88. There's a fee up right on the share, so I do see that as well, happening. All right, we banged out right there. All right. I'm gonna keep going further for this day. Ooh, we are very bullish. Yo, what is the draw? Somebody tell me. Like, my strat is literally meant for high RR trading. How do I like find my draw? Bro, this is what I use, bro. I have on bitmap. Oh my god. Liquidity. There's liquidity below us. Bears. There's liquidity above us. I'm gonna long. I'm not gonna short. I'm gonna long. 600. My draw. Like, that's how I trade, bro. I don't get drawn liquidity, but it seems like it's working out because they're catching like crazy trades, yo. Imagine that, 300 points. That's crazy. Um, we are almost at. Oh no, we actually took it already. I'm not. I want to see a close below this, and then maybe we can take a short off the 705 of the whatever. Oh my god, we're so bullish. We're so bullish. Goodness gracious. Next day, bro. I'm gonna do it an extra day or something because that trade is crazy. 9:15. Let's remove the drawing. On the this is good. Rejection block inside this fair value gap. What do I see here? I see that we're already having a type of reaction off of the fair value gap, right? There's a rejection block right here. I'd like us to go back down into this, maybe like a sweep. There's POC on the 1 hour time frame. Thinking that where is it? Do I not have it? Is it gone? My favorites, where are they? There we go. I'm thinking that we go down, either hit this and then go back up, or we go down here, hit POC and then go back up. You know. Let me get rid of that. 15 minute. Not saying much. Not saying much. Whenever you have signs of exhaustion, then maybe I'll think about it. Ooh, could also see longs right here. Damn, GG's. Wait, these wicks are nasty. These wicks are nasty. Let me establish a drawn liquidity before anything. Yeah, never mind, bro. These wicks are crazy on the 1 hour. They're definitely showing that we want to go up. I'll long right here. Is there any reason? No. Let me take my fib out and stop being an idiot. Right, we have 7-9 right there. Oh, order block is just very very short of it. 20 points. That puts us right below. 600. Damn. Off what? Oh my god. Wait, no, I didn't predict that. I predicted the POC on the 1 hour, not the POC on the 1 minute. Um, I was thinking about continuations off the POC. All right, we're probably not gonna head back that low again, but That's the L edge right there. Oh my god. Why do we edge me right there? Hello? Maybe I should have just taken a CE, but who knows? Could have rocked out for 100 points. Alright, so just continuation as to what I said earlier, saying earlier about my accounts. Right now, I use a fixed, 100 point TP. Uh, I have about $100 left on my account before I blow it, and if I blow it, I'm not gonna use certain terms. If I do end up blowing it, I'm probably gonna go back to paper trading for about maybe like 2 weeks to a month. Uh, School starts in a month in like 10 days, but you know it's the start of the school year. It's just not that rigorous. I can still trade during class, or at least try to trade during class. Um, but I'll most likely just be taking like small glances, maybe like 5 second glances at the charts. Before eventually just going back to studying or like classwork or whatever. I'll probably end up trading Asia a bit more because I can't really make any money during New York because I'm taking like 5 second glances. Anyways, this candle, how does it close? Very bullish. Um, I'm at a 36-minute mark. I'm probably gonna close off right here for the day and go read manga or something, bro. Who knows? Actually, usually I'll just back this even after the video ends, but I don't feel like commentating anymore. Have a good day. 7-2.